If you want to protect your memory, stop eating these harmful foods, because the truth is surprising and rarely explained. In the next few minutes, you will not only discover which 4 foods silently damage your brain, but also which 4 foods can gently restore clarity, improve focus, and bring you calm and refreshing mornings. Many older adults quietly believe that any fruit, nut, or evening snack is harmless, but the wrong choice can actually speed up memory loss and disturb deep sleep. The real solution does not lie in more medicine. It lies in making the right choices at the right time each day. And among all the hidden risks, the most dangerous one is food number 3. Before we begin, I want to ask where you are watching from and what time it is. Please leave a comment below. If you find this helpful, kindly like and subscribe to the channel. Now let's start with list of harmful foods. Food 1. Refined sugar and sweets, the silent risk to your memory. For many older adults, a slice of cake after dinner or a sweet soda with lunch feels like a harmless pleasure. Yet research now shows that refined sugar does not only affect your waistline, it can also quietly harm the brain. When sugar intake is high, the body develops what doctors call insulin resistance, meaning the cells stop responding properly to insulin. This resistance does not just happen in the body but also inside the brain, and scientists now refer to it as type 3 diabetes, a condition strongly linked to Alzheimer's disease. A well-known Mayo Clinic study found that seniors who consumed large amounts of sugar had a 47% higher risk of developing memory decline compared to those who ate less. That number is not a small detail. It means that nearly 1 out of every 2 people who continue high sugar habits may face serious cognitive decline over time. And for many families, this shows up not as sudden disease, but as small, painful slips, forgetting names, losing keys, repeating stories without realizing. Think about the everyday foods in American and Indian households. It might be the sweet soda kept in the refrigerator, the packaged cookies that grandchildren love to share, or the colorful candies passed around at festivals. These items look joyful, but when eaten often, they become silent stressors to the aging brain. The hopeful message is that you do not need to give up sweetness completely. Fresh fruits like apples, pears, or ripe bananas provide natural sugar paired with fiber, vitamins, and hydration. Choosing these instead of processed desserts can satisfy cravings while supporting brain health. So, dear friend, every time you pick up a soda can or a candy bar, pause for a moment. Remember that your brain is still listening to what you eat, and with each gentle choice, you can protect your memory and keep your mornings bright. Food 2. Processed meats, the hidden danger in everyday sandwiches. For many seniors, a quick ham sandwich or a slice of bacon at breakfast feels like a comforting routine, something they have enjoyed for decades. Yet behind that familiar flavor, processed meats such as sausages, bacon, and cold cuts carry hidden risks that directly affect brain health. These meats contain nitrates and nitrites, chemical preservatives that may protect the product on the shelf, but once inside the body, they can create oxidative stress and trigger inflammation in delicate brain tissues. The World Health Organization has classified processed meats as carcinogenic, meaning they are linked to cancer risk. But fewer people realize that these same foods also increase the chance of neurodegeneration, the slow, silent breakdown of brain cells that contributes to memory loss and conditions like dementia. Imagine the brain like an electrical circuit. When inflammation damages those connections, signals do not travel smoothly, and over time, the ability to recall names, directions, or conversations begins to fade. In many American households, especially among older adults, cold cuts are part of daily life. It might be a quick sandwich eaten alone at the kitchen table, or bacon enjoyed with eggs on a Sunday morning. These small rituals can carry deep emotional comfort, especially when meals feel lonely. But the hidden reality is that each slice may quietly add to long-term risks that rob independence and clarity. The good news is that change does not mean giving up satisfaction. Replacing processed meats with grilled chicken, fresh fish, or even plant-based proteins like lentils and chickpeas provides the same feeling of fullness without the chemical burden. Adding herbs and spices can bring rich flavor while supporting brain health. So, Dear friend, if you cherish your memory and want mornings filled with light, take one gentle step today. Swap the cold cuts for something fresher, and let your brain thank you for years to come. Food. 3. Refined vegetable oils, the most dangerous hidden threat. For decades, many households have relied on soybean oil, corn oil, or other refined vegetable oils, believing they are lighter and therefore safer. Yet new research shows that these industrial oils may be among the most damaging to brain health, especially in older adults. The reason lies in their very high content of omega-6 fatty acids. While the body needs some omega-6, too much creates an imbalance with omega-3, the healthy fat that supports memory and reduces inflammation. When that balance tips, the brain becomes more vulnerable to chronic inflammation and oxidative stress. A study published in the Journal of Lipid Research revealed that animals fed large amounts of refined vegetable oils developed higher levels of amyloid beta, the same protein strongly associated with Alzheimer's disease. This finding has created serious concern among neurologists who see the parallels in human diets heavy with fried foods, packaged snacks, and cheap cooking oils. For many seniors in America and India, these oils show up quietly in everyday meals. Fried pakoras shared at family gatherings, or French fries ordered with a burger at a diner. The food feels warm, familiar, and comforting, but over time, these oils may silently erode the sharpness of memory and clarity of thought. It is not just about what you eat today, but about how these oils accumulate in your system over years. The hopeful answer is not to give up cooking, but to make a gentle shift. Extra virgin olive oil, cold-pressed coconut oil, or even a small amount of ghee can provide flavor, stability, and health benefits without the inflammatory burden. Picture yourself preparing a simple salad with olive oil and lemon, or sautéing vegetables in coconut oil, choices that protect your memory and keep your mornings light. So, dear friend, each time you reach for a bottle of refined oil, pause and remember, a small change today can guard your brain for the years ahead. Food. 4. White bread and refined carbohydrates. The fog that silently covers the mind. For many older adults, a plate of white rice at dinner or a soft slice of white bread with morning tea feels simple and comforting. Yet the body processes these refined carbohydrates very quickly, turning them almost instantly into sugar that floods the bloodstream. This sudden rise in blood glucose may create what doctors describe as brain fog, a state where thinking feels cloudy, focus becomes harder, and memory feels less reliable. A study from Oxford University found that people who consumed high amounts of refined carbohydrates showed shrinkage in the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory and learning. This is not an abstract risk. It means that something as ordinary as a daily sandwich made with white bread can, over years, contribute to the weakening of the very center that stores life's most precious moments. In the United States, it might be the peanut butter and jelly sandwich prepared in minutes. In India, it could be the plate of steaming white rice eaten at nearly every meal. These habits feel natural and deeply rooted in culture, yet they quietly add stress to the aging brain. Many seniors continue them without realizing why afternoons feel heavy or why names of neighbors slip so easily. The hopeful message is that change does not mean losing comfort. Whole grain bread, brown rice, or traditional millets like ragi and bajra digest more slowly, providing steady energy without overwhelming the brain. Adding vegetables, lentils, or nuts alongside these grains can further protect memory and give the body strength. So, dear friend, each time you choose between white bread and a whole grain loaf, remember, you still have the power to clear the fog, protect your memory, and wake to mornings filled with light. Next is a list of 4 foods you should add to your diet that are good for your brain memory. Food. 1. Turmeric, a golden spice that awakens memory. Across both American kitchens experimenting with health trends and Indian homes steeped in tradition, turmeric holds a timeless place. Known for its active compound curcumin, this golden spice does far more than add color to curries or milk. Curcumin has strong anti-inflammatory properties and also boosts BDNF, or brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a protein that supports the growth and repair of brain cells. When BDNF is higher, neurons communicate more efficiently, helping memory and focus remain resilient even in later years. Research from UCLA followed older adults taking curcumin supplements for 18 months and found an impressive 28% improvement in memory performance. That number represents more than statistics. For many seniors, it could mean recalling faces at family gatherings, remembering important dates without constant reminders, and feeling present in conversations instead of quietly drifting away. In daily life, turmeric can be embraced in simple and comforting ways. In the United States, many seniors enjoy a warm, golden milk made with turmeric, milk, and a touch of honey before bed. In India, turmeric is already part of daily cooking, stirred into lentils, vegetables, or soups. Adding just a teaspoon regularly can nourish both body and mind, blending cultural tradition with modern science. It is natural to feel worried when memory slips become more frequent, leaving behind moments of quiet frustration. Yet the hopeful truth is that something as simple as turmeric, already present in most kitchens, can help protect clarity. So, dear friend, the next time you add that golden pinch to your meal or cup, remember that you are feeding not only your body, but also your memory, lighting a path to brighter mornings and sharper days ahead. Food 2. Virgin coconut oil. A gentle fuel for the aging brain. For generations, coconut oil has been part of family kitchens in both America and India, often used for cooking or traditional remedies. What makes virgin coconut oil special is its high content of medium-chain triglycerides, or MCTs. Unlike regular fats, MCTs are quickly converted into ketones by the liver, and ketones serve as an alternative energy source for the brain when glucose becomes less effective with age. This gentle shift in fuel can give tired brain cells a second chance at staying active and alert. A study from the University of Oxford found that older adults who supplemented with MCT oil for just 6 weeks showed measurable improvement in short-term memory. That means recalling a phone number, remembering a grandchild's name, or following a story in conversation became noticeably easier. For many seniors, these moments of clarity can restore confidence and reduce the quiet frustration that memory lapses often bring. In daily life, using coconut oil is simple. In American kitchens, a teaspoon can be stirred into morning oatmeal, blended into a smoothie, or drizzled lightly over roasted vegetables. In Indian households, coconut oil can replace refined oils in curries, sautéed vegetables, or even be added to a warm glass of milk before bed. These small changes are not only practical, but also deeply rooted in tradition, connecting health with cultural comfort. It is natural to feel discouraged when memory slips happen more often. Yet knowing that such a familiar ingredient can support your brain brings hope and empowerment. So, dear friend, each time you choose virgin coconut oil instead of a refined option, you are not just cooking. You are feeding your memory, protecting your independence, and keeping the light of clarity alive for the days ahead. Food. 3. Blueberries. Nature's bright gift for the aging brain. When it comes to protecting memory, few fruits shine as brightly as the blueberry. These small, deep blueberries are packed with anthocyanins and flavonoids, natural compounds that act as powerful antioxidants. They protect brain cells from oxidative stress, the gradual wear and tear that accelerates with age, and they support the communication between neurons that allows memory to stay sharp. A well-known Harvard study in 2012 followed thousands of older adults and found that those who ate blueberries just twice a week experienced slower cognitive decline by as much as 2.5 years. Think about what that means. 2.5 extra years of remembering family conversations, enjoying books, and feeling present in daily life. That is not a small detail. It is a precious gift of time and clarity. In many American homes, blueberries are enjoyed in oatmeal, smoothies, or sprinkled on yogurt. In India, where fresh blueberries may be less common, frozen or dried varieties are often available in supermarkets, and even a handful added to porridge or a fruit salad can deliver the same protective compounds. For seniors who already struggle with memory lapses, these simple choices can be both nourishing and comforting. It is important to recognize the emotions behind food choices. For many older adults, sweets and packaged snacks offer quick comfort during lonely evenings. Yet, replacing a cookie with a small bowl of blueberries is a quiet act of hope, a way of telling yourself that your brain deserves better care. So, dear friend, consider adding blueberries to your weekly routine. With each serving, you are not just eating a fruit, you are making a gentle promise to your memory, preserving moments of light and clarity for the days ahead. Food. 4. Walnuts. A gentle shield for memory. Among all the foods that nourish the aging brain, walnuts stand out as one of the most powerful and reliable allies. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids and polyphenols, these simple nuts help reduce inflammation, protect neurons, and support the very connections that allow you to think clearly and remember important details. Scientists often describe omega-3 as the oil for the brain's engine, keeping thoughts running smoothly instead of getting stuck in the fog of forgetfulness. A well-known study from UCLA discovered that just 13 grams of walnuts each day, roughly a small handful, improved memory scores by 11% in older adults. While that number may seem small, the difference it makes in daily life can feel enormous. Imagine being able to recall a neighbor's name more quickly, remember a shopping list without writing it down, or follow a conversation with less mental strain. These are the little victories that keep confidence alive and independence strong. For many seniors in America and India, walnuts already appear in grocery stores and markets, yet they often go unnoticed or are replaced by cheaper processed snacks. It is easy to reach for a cookie or fried treat when the craving comes, but making the conscious choice to keep a small jar of walnuts nearby can turn each snack into an act of self-care for your memory. The beauty of walnuts is their versatility. They can be sprinkled on oatmeal in the morning, blended into a smoothie, or enjoyed alongside a warm cup of milk before bed. Every serving becomes a reminder that your brain can still be nourished, that your memory can still be protected. So, dear friend, let each walnut you enjoy be not just food, but a quiet investment in the clarity of your days and the lightness of your mornings. Simple daily food swaps that protect your memory and brighten your day. Protecting memory is not about strict diets or complicated routines. It is about making gentle, consistent swaps throughout the day. For seniors in both the United States and India, daily meals often bring comfort, yet some hidden choices quietly burden the brain. With a little awareness, every breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner can become a natural step toward clearer thinking and calmer mornings. Morning is when the brain craves steady fuel. Instead of white bread, toast, or sugary cereal, imagine beginning the day with a bowl of oatmeal topped with fresh or frozen blueberries. Oatmeal gives slow, stable energy, while blueberries deliver antioxidants that protect neurons from stress. In India, poha or idli remains traditional, yet adding a handful of blueberries or other berries brings the same brain-friendly benefits. That simple swap at sunrise already sets a hopeful tone for the day. At lunchtime, the body needs nourishment without heaviness. A colorful salad drizzled with extra virgin olive oil, plus a small handful of walnuts, creates the perfect balance. Olive oil reduces inflammation, while walnuts provide omega-3s that strengthen memory pathways. For seniors in the US, this might resemble a Mediterranean-inspired bowl. In India, olive oil can be stirred into dal, or poured lightly over steamed vegetables alongside chapati. Each variation respects tradition while feeding the brain. Afternoons often tempt older adults with cookies or packaged sweets, yet a small jar of walnuts within reach can replace that habit. A single handful satisfies hunger while reducing inflammation, and when paired with herbal tea, the moment feels both nourishing and calming. Evenings often bring fatigue and worry about sleep. This is when coconut oil or golden milk becomes a gentle ally. A teaspoon of coconut oil in warm milk, or turmeric blended with honey and black pepper in golden milk, provides ketones and curcumin, nutrients that calm the mind and restore memory. Ending the day with this soothing ritual turns dinner into an act of healing. A 2020 Journal of Neurology study confirmed that diets rich in nuts, olive oil, and vegetables lowered Alzheimer's risk by 33%. That means 1 out of 3 seniors may protect memory simply through daily meals. Dear friend, each swap is small, but together they create strength. With every thoughtful choice, you write a new story of resilience, hope, and light-filled mornings. Warnings and special considerations. Not every food that benefits the brain is safe for everyone, and it is important to recognize the situations where caution is needed. For seniors who live with chronic conditions or take daily medications, even healthy foods can sometimes create unexpected challenges. Understanding these risks allows you to make gentle adjustments that protect memory without creating new health problems. For those with diabetes, sweet fruits like blueberries, while rich in antioxidants, still contain natural sugars. Eating them in excess can raise blood sugar levels, adding strain to the body. A better approach is moderation. Just a small handful 2 or 3 times a week, or replacing some portions with walnuts or almonds, which support memory without spiking glucose. This balance allows you to enjoy benefits while keeping your health stable. For individuals with kidney disease, walnuts and other nuts high in potassium should be eaten carefully. The aging kidneys may struggle to filter excess potassium, which can affect heart rhythm and overall health. In these cases, lighter options such as berries, seeds, or olive oil may offer brain support without increasing the burden on the kidneys. Those with gallbladder issues or a history of gallstones should also approach coconut oil with caution. While its medium-chain triglycerides fuel the brain, excess saturated fat can overstimulate the gallbladder and trigger pain. Even the Cleveland Clinic has noted that too much saturated fat, including from coconut oil, may raise cholesterol in certain individuals. The safe path is small amounts, used sparingly, and always balanced with vegetables and fiber-rich foods. It is also important to remember food allergies. Some seniors may discover late in life that walnuts, almonds, or even berries trigger itching, swelling, or digestive discomfort. In these cases, forcing the body to accept these foods only adds stress. There are always alternatives: flax seeds for omega-3s, turmeric for antioxidants, or olive oil for brain protection. What matters most is listening to your own body and making careful choices. The foods we have discussed can protect memory and support brighter mornings, but they must be tailored to each individual's health. Dear friend, if you have doubts, speak gently with your doctor, try small amounts, and notice how your body responds. You are not powerless. By making mindful adjustments, you can still enjoy the gifts of food, preserve your memory, and guard your well-being without fear. Memory decline is not an unavoidable destiny, and it does not have to define the later years of your life. By simply removing 4 harmful foods and replacing them with 4 golden choices, you give your brain the chance to heal, to grow stronger, and to hold on to the moments that matter most. These are not extreme changes, but small, steady steps that bring real results when practiced each day. Imagine enjoying your breakfast with whole grains and blueberries, adding walnuts to your lunch, or sipping warm, golden milk before bed. Each choice is a quiet message to your body that you still care for your memory, your independence, and your dignity. You have more control than you may think, and with every meal you prepare, you can protect your mind. May your nights be calm, and your mornings full of light. And now, I would love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these foods already, or are you planning to begin tonight? Please share your experiences in the comments below, because your story might inspire another senior who feels alone in this journey. If this video has been helpful, kindly press like, subscribe, and share it with friends and family. Together, we can spread hope and protect the precious gift of memory. Ad.